Hello and welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com. I'm Jim Sheehan, joined again by the head wrestling coach of the Hofstra Pride, Dennis Papadatos. And Coach, you wrapped up the EIWA regular season this past weekend up in New England with losses at Brown and Harvard, 24-12 to Brown, and then 24-19 in a very winnable match, obviously, but with two forfeits.
Yeah.
You're not going to win many matches with giving up 12 points right off the bat. Your assessment of the weekend?
Yeah, for sure. And even, forfeiting at 41, even with how, I wasn't too pleased with how the match was officiated at 25. I felt like that match was taken from us. Nothing, obviously the kid has good coaching, the kid had a game plan, but I believe 4 of his 8 points were phantom. But that happens. It's part of the game, right? Obviously we got banged up in that because he forfeited the next. We had to take Dylan out. But even with everything that's happening, having even Garrett in that dual meet, we feel like Garrett obviously can pin people, and we feel like we would have been favored in that match. If we wrestle Garrett at 41 and he pins his kid, we win the dual meet by criteria. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So even with everything else going down, and then so that's frustrating. And then and then we forfeit 2 weights at Harvard, and and they forfeited a weight back. Not, on all intent purposes, Omar was heavily favored in the match, so they forfeited, but we were probably going to get at least a major. So maybe it was 2 more team points. The 2 forfeits we had were 2 people that we expect can pin them.
Right.
So it's a 22 point swing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And to lose 24-19, we wouldn't have had a bump. We wouldn't have had a bump Martin up. We've it is what it is. That's been the year. And we got to keep battling through it. Frustrated because I feel like we're better than. More than half our losses, I feel like, are losses we didn't deserve. For a lot of times, I feel like we even out wrestled them, but they are what they are, and they happened. And the good news is we have some guys having some bright spots, even besides Dylan. So you try to stick to those. Obviously the dual meet record is nowhere near where it should be, and it's unfixable at this point since there's only 1 match left.
Right.
So we got to focus on the positives and getting ready for IWAs. But there definitely are positives.
Some bright spots over the weekend. Holden Heller.
Yep.
Good win. Nays had a good weekend.
Nays.
Omar had a good weekend.
Yeah, Omar.
So that's a good sign as we had 3 weeks away from the EIWAs.
Yep.
And
also Ricky
Stammer, obviously.
Yeah.
My apologies, Ricky.
Yeah, for sure.
So you've got some things going, but obviously the injury bugaboo is still around the program. And,
we're gonna be. Hopefully Garrett should be back for George Mason, but Dylan pretty much definitely is gonna be out for George Mason, and there's no one. So we're losing 6-0 to George Mason and again, everyone does matchups on matchups. That's a possible 6 point for us, so it's another possible 12-point swing.
Right.
But.
That's the game.
That's the game. I wish it wasn't, but with some of our challenges and where we are, that's how we have to go approach it. But we need guys to. We forfeited 2 weights to Harvard, and we still should have pulled it out. That's what's even scarier. We forfeited those 2 weights to Harvard, and we still just about should have pulled it out. We really should have pulled it out. It's.
All right, let's look ahead to this weekend. The regular season finale at home against the Patriots of George Mason. Senior night.
Yeah.
Talk about your seniors that are going to be out on the mat.
Obviously, we're going to honor Ryan Burkert and Connor Burkert. Connor's out, but not all year with injury, but we're still going to honor him. Nazadad and Omar, who's a redshirt junior. We're going to honor him because there is a realistic chance that because he's going to graduate at the end of it, and we don't know if he's going to do grad school. We need to we're going to figure all that out. But so we're going to honor him now. If he does, kind of like Oxley, who we honored him, and then he came back this year. There's a very realistic chance that Omar is going to graduate, and He may do grad school somewhere else. He may not, we don't fully know yet, so we want to at least honor him while we know for free. But he is only a redshirt junior. So 2 sets of brothers we're going to honor. Oxley, he was honored last year, even though he's a senior again, so we're not going to honor him. We'll probably change his plaque at the banquet. So, you know, 2 sets of brothers will get honored at senior night, the Haddads and the Burkharts.
And now talk about the Patriots a little bit.
They are super improved, you know what I mean?
Yes, they are.
And they got, you know, a lot of good guys, and it's a dual meet that we want to win, and, you know, wish we weren't forfeiting. You know, there's some matchups. You know, we beat them the last couple of years in a row. You know, obviously when I put them on the schedule, put them at the end, I knew they'd be much improved, but, you know, where we thought this year was going to go, shouldn't have been an issue, and now we are in that point, but we got to find a way to win this dual meet with Forfeit and 1. I'm good friends with the coach. He's doing a great job. I'm sure they want to end their season on a high. And we want to end our season on a high, especially with some individual results. So, and that's what we'll look forward to.
Well, good luck Friday night against the Patriots. George Mason, Hofstra and George Mason, Friday night, February 22nd at the David S. Mack Sports and Exhibition Complex. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, man.
And thank you for watching the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.